Well,
Uh,
can I give a shout out to Pinell
sure.
County as well
Oh
this
yeah.
morning because
Oh
the
yeah.
officers pulled me over this morning. The lights came
Nice.
on. Yeah,
Nice. You
yeah.
got
And
lit
they
up.
had every right to. They had every right to.
Really? Was it
Yeah.
Canal deputy?
No, I don't think, well, it was like I think undercover or
Oh,
I'm not
nice.
sure. I'm not sure it was
Okay.
an SUV. It was an
Nice. Unmarked.
Anyways, I was getting to school a little behind schedule
Oh,
and he came to the window and I said, I know I'm speeding here. This is all on me. And he's like, no, it's okay. This one's on me. He's like, this one's on me.
really?
But the
Really?
sign, and I said,
Nice.
wow. And
Nice.
he's like, I gotta run, but I just want to make sure, like you're paying attention. I said, yes, sir,
Oh,
officer. Thank you for your service. And he was on
wow.
his way. But that's kind of the culture here. It
Yes.
really truly is. But I was 100% in the wrong. And
No.
I was,
Well, you
I'm going to
raised
own
your
it.
hand and said that.
I
You
did. I
didn't
said, this
yell at
is
him.
my fault. Like,
Sure.
let's start there.
You didn't
But
yell at him
yeah,
and say and blame
no,
anyone. You didn't yell and scream and all this stuff saying, "I didn't do nothing. I didn't do
no, I
nothing."
know
You
what I
raise your hand and say,
did.
"My bad." And you know what that comes down to? Fear not, do right. Sheriff Mark Lamb trains his deputies. Forget that you throw the rule book out and all that stuff. What's right? Do what's right. And
Yeah.
in this case, Val Olson, a nice little warning and thanks for caring. He saw that you're a mom and running around
Oh,
with your
yeah. My
so,
kids
but
were in
he
the
did
back,
what's right. Because you can make a scene
Yeah.
on anything else and write up a report, blah, blah, blah. Some of the best things in the world. I've always said 90% of the stuff in the world can be solved with a 5-minute cell phone conversation. Or in this
Yeah.
case, a true one-on-one interaction with the deputy. And he took a read on the situation. He says, this one's on me. Boy, I like
Yeah.
that. We could make a commercial about that, like he's a
I
bartender or
know.
something. This one's
Well,
on
yeah,
me.
because it's
Yeah.
true. Like he could have wrote me up and he's like, no, carry on to school because you could see I
Nice.
was clearly a few
Nice.
minutes late.
Nice.
And just for the record, I wasn't going too fast, but I had to slam on the brakes to meet the sign to stay within the limit. So,
Yeah.
I mean, either way, it was my fault. But I just thought, wow. And don't forget to thank them for their service. That is
Exactly.
so important. And he was young. He was young. He was probably in his 30s.
There you go.
But they're doing such a great job. And so, yeah, we just give a shout out to them and
Yeah.
thankful to be in Arizona, right? We're thankful to be here. It's a great state to call home.
Yeah.
And, as the future gets crazy, Arizona,
Yeah.
we have a lot of life in us here and we have a lot of
Absolutely.
room.
And
So
we were
consider it
blessed for 8
Arizona.
years to be led to have our sheriff as Sheriff Mark Lamb. End of story.
Yeah.
That just answers everything. It's what law enforcement should be and could be, and is what law enforcement was for you with
Mhm.
that warning. I just love that. If I wish I'd heard from him. I said, "Well, go ahead and arrest Val, see what happens."
He was so kind. I mean, he didn't even take the time to get my
Ah,
name and run my license. I was trying to get all my stuff out, had my passport ready. I'm
it's
like, what's that
called
going to mean?
manners. You had manners. It's in the book, Val, manners.
Right.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello, my bad. I was wrong. Amazing what can happen.
Well,
Amazing.
own